Um, Welcome to another Minecraft series. Let me just turn that down a bit. So, I've been watching a lot of YouTube, and I've been trying to find a good series to watch. There's like Ethos, Minecraft, but there's no good creative series I noticed, so I decided it was time I start something, and I decided I'm gonna make a creative series. So, this is my castle. You might have seen it before in a previous one of my videos. But that was a bad tour with the demo mode and low resolution and all that. This time I'm gonna try and get it in 720. Might have some technical difficulties. But here's just a brief tour of the interior of the castle, because that's something I haven't done. So there are a lot of really insignificant exits and paths around this castle, but most of them play a pretty important role because I didn't plan this castle out whatsoever. I just threw it together with whatever, you know? So, this is kind of the fort walls where the guards stand and whatever. In the towers, as you can see, I have a lot of towers everywhere. I'm gonna have some things in every tower. Maybe the big one back there is gonna be just the watchtower. Maybe that tower might be a brewing tower. In the smaller towers, let's say this one, it's kind of too narrow to have anything besides for it's just to be a guard tower. But for the wider towers, like that tower back there, I might have a farm in it with like a spirally water thing that goes down, and that would be really cool. And that's just a little bit of my plans. And here's what the interior looks like. It's just these walkways. They're a lot more narrow than the top because it makes it look better from the outside. Here's kind of a lower area. This place goes into the courtyard. I forgot what I was going to put here. I was going to do something. Oh wait, is this the... Oh yes, and this leads over here. And I'm going to clear this out soon. And that's going to come over here, yeah. So, I completely forgot what that was. It was a lost and abandoned project. Over here, it's the library. There's some books, and you can climb up to access the books on the higher areas. Same with here. And I really like this room. It's one of my favorite rooms so far. This part is unfinished. It's gonna lead to this section of the castle, which is completely unfinished, as you see. And I'm playing the snaps up there, carrots, beacons, whatevers. And let's come over here. This is the Grand Hall. It goes that way. Up there, if you can see, there's little walkway things, and there's going to be on that side, but I'm still working on making them. And it's going to look pretty cool when you walk down here. Over here is the dining room with my amazing redstone. No, it's really crappy redstone. It's just, I'm really terrible at redstone. Yeah, I'm a terrible redstoner. Over here is the stadium. It turned out better than I expected it to be. I personally didn't think it would be a really great idea at the start because it's so plain. But I managed to give it some style, like these beams up here, this nice walkway around here. Down here, I'm going to try and make it like a real stadium. There's going to be a huge area with like slabs and stalls and bathrooms, whatever. That's pretty much most of what I've gotten done so far. It's a pretty long build. I'm gonna make it endlessly huge, like, until I fill up this whole mountain biome, which may never happen. This is the dining house. Yes, everybody loves food. There's a lot of these, benches or whatever, and tables. One thing I need to get better at is I need to get better at making furniture. And this is medieval, so there are no televisions, no fancy couches, just chairs. Oops, I have yet to make a way to get up and down. I might need your help on that, actually. I have no idea what I'm doing, actually. I'm just trying to make it look better. So this isn't completely done, as you can see. I still need to add a floor to this space, and then it will be about done. But for now, I'm just gonna put a ladder here. You can't put a ladder on glowstone, and I noticed that these kind of things don't matter very much, like small things. Like, if you notice, my builds are all kind of really imperfect if you look closely in many places. Like, all these aren't symmetrical or whatever. They're not all the same. I find that bothers me less, just me personally, than just having bigger flat walls or just those bigger things. I mean, yes, crooked things don't look good, I know, but these things, I mean, they just, like, having these ridges here and these, like, patterns just make it a lot more important than being nitpicky about not having a stair here and having one stair on the other side over there, because those things are a lot harder to notice. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do next now, I'm gonna start building the interior over here, and I'll show you it before and after, and I hope you'll enjoy this. So before, this place looks like this. It's really narrow, I know. I'll try and make do of what I got. I'm gonna replace this floor with cobblestone, and I'm gonna do a few other things, add lighting, etc. And I'll see you when it's almost done. Let me show you what I've done with the interior. So this place is just supposed to be very open, like for maintenance crews to come up here, maintain the ropes that aren't straight, some of them. And yeah, over here, I tried to make it look nice with this wooden beam, but that's actually for underneath. It looks nice. I like this space, but this kind of wrecks it over here. I realized why it's so narrow here. It's, let me show you. It's actually something very peculiar that I didn't notice at all until I, thought about it. Okay, look over here. I'm not gonna tell you why yet. Let's see if you can figure it out. Okay, now let's go over to this side. And now look. If you didn't notice, the difference was, over here I did it a little bit. You see that we have these stairs here. But on this side, the top is actually 7 blocks wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is because, that I have these extra edges. And so then, when it becomes 2 blocks smaller, it's 5 blocks, so the interior is still 3 blocks. But on that side, it's only 1 block. So a lot of the times I had to expand it just a little bit so that it didn't completely cut off or be extremely awkward. But I won't make that mistake again. Let's just say it was cramped by the arena, which is why it was so small. So yeah. Now what I'm gonna probably do is I'm gonna go finish that tower I started over there, and I'm gonna tell you my plans of what I want to do with it. For this tower over here, I would like to make it really big, have a nice spiral staircase in the very center of the tower. But first, if we want to finish it, we're gonna have to finish the base, right? So I'll see you once the base is done, I guess. Oops.